Hello and welcome to MLB The Show. I'm Matt Vasgersian. On a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next. Eric Snow, a Utah native, gets the ball to start this one here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 9 in his last 3 starts, and he has to do a lot better. This guy isn't that bad of a pitcher, but one of the keys, he needs to start limiting the number of hits and to limit the number of base on balls. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn things around in this one here today.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is in the air out to right. Cole moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Batting second.
And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now and they can both swing the bats. We probably got a slugfest on our hands. What pitcher's going to make the big pitch? A big spot, execute something to get his team off the field. Otherwise, probably a team with the last at-bat's going to win this one.
And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. Now the 2-1.
3-1.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
So stepping in is Brandon Smith. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Runner goes for second. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and there are 2 away now.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Colt Snow.
Next up is Colt Snow as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
This is why it's so important to give your cleanup hitter an opportunity to hit with runners in scoring position. He does just what he's supposed to do, lacing a double and driving in a run, just like you draw it up.
At the plate now, Kobayashi. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1 and 2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The set and the 2-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
I guess their scouting reports on this guy were dead on because it's
Batting
already
six.
2-0 in the early
The
going,
designated hitter.
and they're having absolutely no trouble seeing him
Madison.
here. On the other side, they're very quickly looking at a game that they're going to have to fight back in.
So now to the plate, Jake Madison. Here's a pop-up now. Butler is there, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Phillies are out in front 2-0. Justin McCoy, the Alabama-born left-hander, will be doing the pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Striding in is Jonathan Ash. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Into right center, and they'll get a man aboard to start the inning. That's a base hit.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter
Batting
pitch,
second.
and if he's going to leave
The
that
first
belt
baseman,
high, that's going to spell
Kirby
disaster.
Ellis.
Into the box, Kirby Ellis. 2 balls and a strike to the Rays' first baseman. Fellas, you look at these guys with a first inning lead, by the way, as they take the field this afternoon. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. Little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
Not in time, and he's
Batting
in there
third.
with a double.
The second baseman, Blake Gillis.
At the plate, Blake Dillon. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
Batting fourth.
And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
So no need to wait, as here he is. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. With runners in scoring position this season, Rivera brings in a batting average resting just under 320, and they'll look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
These are the type of hitters that absolutely frustrate a pitching staff and a pitching coach. He's not trying to do a ton of damage, but he's certainly going to put the ball in play and be a pest the entire season.
Hit in the air down the right field line.
Hey, I know that's the first time he's shown the changeup here, but we're in the first inning. He's kind of emptying the bucket. He's going to see what he can go to get these guys out in front later in this game.
And another foul ball. Ash at third. Ellis is over at second with 1 down in the inning. High and deep down the left field line.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
Down the first baseline. Reined in. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Ed Cole.
Into the box, Ed Cole trying here to plate the tying run from second. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's the 2-2. Grounded weakly to the right side. He's got it. On to first, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard here as the side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll head to the second inning here in St. Pete. Philadelphia is out in front here, 2-0. Second inning set to go, and coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Kyle Richardson.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
On to first, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting eighth, the right fielder.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
To the plate now, Leandro White. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Now the payoff pitch home. Lifted in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Robert Burns.
In now, Robert Byrne, and a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
The 2-1 home. Runners going. Hit on the ground out to short. Right to him. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Lucius Rojas.
So now to the plate, Lucius Rojas flew out last time up. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, it'll be Marcel Montano as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. High in the air down the right field line. White is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Batting seventh, the catcher.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league, Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
At the plate now, Camille Edwards. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. And there's out number 2.
Batting 8th, the third baseman, Peter Moss.
Now into the box, Peter Moss. The 2-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll go now to the top of the third. Philadelphia is on top 2-0. And now in the box, Junior Rodriguez. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Now the 2-1. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Stepping in next, Brandon Smith grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Now batting, third baseman, Colt Snow.
Up next, Colt Snow. He doubled his last time up.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
High in the air out to center field. Ash will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side.
We're back now as the Rays line up readies for their third turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. Coming into this one, they find themselves last in the league in runs scored, and a big part of that has to do with their lack of home run production, a category where they also rank dead last. In talking to a member of the front office, he acknowledged how important home runs are to scoring runs in today's sport, and that they simply haven't done a good enough job of getting the power bats they need in place. He went on to say, it's probably the #1 problem we have to address going forward. Matt?
All right, thanks, Heidi. The 1-2. Pops this one up. Snow moving to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the center fielder, Jonathan.
Digging in next, Jonathan Ash. He singled first time up. The 1-1 home.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. Way to break up the rhythm. That
The
was
first
almost 8
baseman,
in a
number
row. This guy
5,
was starting to get his bearings
Kirby
about him on the mound.
Ellis.
Had to break it up.
Stepping in now, Kirby Ellis. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
The 2-1 home. Hit in the air down the right field line. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now a throw over. Runner back standing. Ash leads off first with one away. And again a throw, and he just manages to get his hand in. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Rojas is there, 2 down.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Blake Dillon.
Now it'll be Blake Dillon, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here's a look over to first, and he's back easily. 2 out with the man at first. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here now the 2-2. Towards second. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for Tampa. They're down 2-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder Kobayashi. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
The batter, number 9, designated hitter,
At
Jake
the plate now is the designated
Madison.
hitter, Jake Madison. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. There's one, back to first, but it's right over his head. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play.
Now batting,
And a big
the center
mistake
fielder.
there.
Well, when this
Kyle
play started, it all looked good.
Richardson.
They get the lead runner, no problem, but he just doesn't make the return throw, and the hitter ends up safely at second. Not the result they were hoping for on what should have been a nice double play.
So now to the plate, Kyle Richardson. Line drive snagged on a short hop. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
And
Right
this is
fielder
not an
for 8.
easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Into the box now, Leandro White. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Won't commit on the slider, good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go
Now
to the
batting,
bullpen
catcher,
this early in the game, but
Robert
sometimes you have no choice.
Bird.
On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Ready now is Robert Byrne. He bounced out last time up. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. 1 run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. He comes across to score, and they lead now by 4.
This thing was a
batter,
double
number
or
4.
more the second it left his
baseman.
bat. He really
Blue
drove it
ship.
well, and it ended up
Rojas.
one-hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
At the plate, Lucius Rojas. Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he's in safely at third. As also on the play, a run comes across
Now
to
batting,
score.
The shortstop.
So close yet so
Junior
far away. 2 outs, but
Rodriguez.
back-to-back hits. This one a triple, and 3 runs have now been chased home. We'll see if the defense can make a play and get them out of this nightmare.
Now the Rays manager's going to take that slow walk out toward the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance.
Your
Miguel
attention, please.
Lantigua
Now
answers the
pitching
call
for
from
the
the pen
Rays.
here in the 4th, as they
Number
didn't
0,
get the outing they were hoping
Miguel
for from their starter.
Lantigua.
Into the box, Junior Rodriguez. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make-or-break moment in this game. When you're playing a first-place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, there's a couple of ways to look at this. It never
Now
looks good to hit a man
the
when your
first
team is
baseman,
getting shelled.
Brandon
Seems a little suspicious.
Smith.
Then again, sooner or later, you've got to reclaim the inside part of the plate, or things can get even worse.
Now to bat, Brandon Smith. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The next 3-2. High in the air and deep to left center field. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, 1 error in the inning, and 2 left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Phillies are out on top 5-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Sergio Rivera, and they could use a spark from him here. Now the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Kobayashi is underneath this one, and he's got it.